guys, I'm Sarah, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel, DIY Busy Books. I posted an announcement yesterday on YouTube announcing that I have started my Patreon, and I wanted to make a little video explaining what it's for and if you are thinking about joining it, whether you should or not. So if you have been following my channel, you know that I make and sell handmade activity books for kids at craft shows, and I kind of gave it a really good test this year. I actually started this business a few years ago, and then I quit. It was way too much for me. I was working full time. At the time, I was a single mom, and I was too much. So I stopped doing it. A few years later, thinking that I was done, I shared some of my templates with you guys so that moms at home, you guys can make your own busy books for your kids, even if you don't know how to sew. So I've posted some templates for free. Those are going to continue to be free. But ever since that, I decided this year to really give it a good go. I'm no longer a single mom. I'm married to a wonderful man, and I lost my job during COVID. I worked at a private school, and during COVID, they were not able to get any more students, and so I was laid off. They did not need the number of teachers that they had. But I really did not want to get another job. So I decided to really give these busy books a go. And I did, and it's worked out really well. And I've been able to talk to so many of you, and many of you are also in the similar position to me where you're stay-at-home moms and you wanted to start your own side business and you love these books. So if that is you and you wanted some templates to work from, this is what I've created my Patreon for. I've posted all of my bulk templates and will continue to post. Sorry, I haven't posted all of them, but I will continue to post more templates every month. I've got a dozen of them uploaded right now to get you started. And basically what they are they are the templates that I use when I sit down and I make my activities in bulk. So my templates are designed to sit on 12-inch by 12-inch mats. So they go with the Cricut, but whether you're using the Cricut or a different cutting machine, they will work. They're just JPEG files, so they can be converted to other files if they need to be, but most machines will take JPEG. And basically what it is I have designed all of my templates to optimize the productivity. So basically I have them set up where I fit as many pieces at once into a cut, and it allows me to make, say, 8 to 12 copies of a single activity at a time with the minimal number of cuts. So it really trims down on the amount of time that it takes to make the activities, and it allows me to make the pages and actually make it so that I can profit money from making these activity pages. All of the templates are templates that I have not only designed myself, I designed them, I've put them together to make the productivity optimal so that you can make them in bulk. But also I have tested these activities. So this is a big part of it as well, is these are the activities that are actually selling and that are most popular at my craft shows. These are the activities that I'm having to constantly replenish because they are just my customers' favorites. And that's a big part of making busy books. It's a big time consumer of designing templates, making them in bulk, and then testing them to see if people will buy them or if people are willing to pay the amount of time that it takes to produce that particular activity. And there are many activities that I have made where I think that they're really cute. I think that they're going to be really great. And then they just don't end up selling. They don't turn out to be that popular. I know well now which activities are popular, which will become popular, which ones will work and not work. So that's really helpful, but it took me a lot of time to get there. And even now there are still times where I think to myself, oh, I'll design that. And then I design it, I make it, and it doesn't sell that well. So with my Patreon, what I'm posting on there is specifically the templates that are profitable and that are popular. So since starting this YouTube channel, some of you have messaged me asking if I would sell the templates for the bulk pages, because even though I have some pages available for free for you guys to create just activity books for your kids or whatever, it's a lot more helpful to have the most profitable activity pages in bulk. So a lot of the templates that I have posted for free on my YouTube channel are not necessarily profitable, meaning the time that it takes you to make that activity and then sell it, there are very few people willing to pay that price for the amount of time that it takes. So what I have is I have a set of my own templates that I do specifically for selling. So I have a bunch of templates on YouTube, and I do sell some of those, but a lot of them I don't sell because they take too much time. they're maybe more meant for your own hobby, craft time, making a book to gift a child. So on my Patreon, I am only posting the templates that I use for selling and that I have tested and that are successful and that can be made with making a profit. So for any of my fellow stay-at-home moms out there, or even if you're not a stay-at-home mom, even if you're a working woman, maybe you don't have children, but you're a creative person and you love crafts and you want to try this, I really recommend giving my Patreon a try if you are wanting to do busy books. I promise you it will save you many hundreds of hours of we're going on Design Space or going onto your design software and designing these templates, you know, getting all the little pieces created and then setting them up to make them, duplicate them, and make them in bulk. It takes so much time. I really wish that when I had started this, there was a service like this. There are other Patreon accounts and different Etsy templates available for you to buy, but a lot of them are just single templates made for you to make a single copy for if you are doing this just for fun as a craft for children. I want to provide templates for any women who are wanting to do this in bulk and create it to sell in their community. So my hope with getting a Patreon account is to get a little community, even if it just starts out with a few of us, where we have eventually dozens and hundreds of different templates to choose from, so that no matter where we are in the world, whether you are in Canada or the States or anywhere, we have this set of hundreds of activities for each of us to pick and choose which ones we like and which ones we want to sell. And that way we're all providing parents with a unique set of really fantastic activity pages to choose from, because obviously you're not going to be making all 100 of the templates that I'm going to have posted. We're all probably going to pick and choose our favorite ones that speak to us and provide customers with unique options to choose from us. Having said all of that, if you are enjoying the activity pages that I have posted for free, I definitely invite you to still join the Patreon account. The templates will be all available in bulk. However, it's very easy. It's much quicker to delete pieces than it is to create pieces. So you will have access to all of the templates in bulk. And if you're looking to just make a single activity page and cut it out on your cutting machine, you can just delete the excess copies that you don't need. It's way easier deleting copies than it is to build copies. So even if you just want to sign up because you enjoy creating activity pages as a hobby and giving them away as gifts, you can still sign up and I will be constantly posting new activity pages. Like I said, my hope is to get hundreds of options up there, and then also to accompany them with instructional videos so that I show how I make them. And obviously those videos will be available here on YouTube. And I will continue updating you guys with videos about how my craft shows are going, if they are profitable. I'm gonna do one final update video with how the craft shows have been going at the Big Apple. I'm in my final month of being at the Big Apple. It's been so good so far. And then I have other new craft shows booked later in the year, so I do want to update you guys on that, let you know how they went, whether they were profitable or not, and maybe give you some encouragement, whether you want to sell the busy books or something else at craft shows and you're wanting to start your own business. I think that is so cool. I would be thrilled actually to see more busy books being sold. I have never seen any busy books ever at a craft show before. I'm the only one selling them in my area that I'm aware of. Everyone who sees them, whether they're from my area or from somewhere else in the world, every time they're like, oh wow, I've never seen something like this before, or they say they saw it when they were kids, maybe their grandmother made them one when they were little, but they're not available to buy in stores, and they're such a cute, kind of really up and coming activity for children, especially as we learn more about kind of the dangers of screen time, and screens are just becoming so prevalent in kids' faces. I think a lot of parents are looking for different tools that are quiet, that are clean, that are, you know, easy to pack. They don't take up a lot of space. They're not messy. They're very tactile and interactive and sensory based. They're just really great tools for parents. And I think that they will be successful wherever you're trying to sell them. Wherever there are children, wherever there are parents, these books will sell successfully. So I'd be so happy to see more of that. So my hope is to just help provide the templates so that if you are wanting to go on this journey and make these activity books and sell them, you can skip all of those initial steps. They're very time consuming, and just get straight to, here's the template. Here it is already made. I already know it's going to sell well. It's going to be popular, and get it made and get it sold. Okay, that's all I wanted to say in this video. Whether you would decide to join the Patreon or not, I just wanted to thank you all for your support, for sending me pictures of the incredible books that you've made. I've told you before, it is so funny, even though I'm the one who designed the templates and came up with them and created them, I can't believe how unique the books come out from when one book to another, depending on who made it. The colors that you choose, the way that you put it together, it amazes me how unique they are, even though we are using the same template. So I think that is so cool and I love seeing them. So thank you so much for sharing them with me. Wishing you all mwah, the best week, and I will see you in the next video.